Have you ever been in a situation where you knew something was wrong, but everyone else seemed okay with it? Maybe you've seen classmates cheat during a quiz. Maybe someone left trash behind thinking it's not my problem. Maybe you stayed quiet because speaking up felt too hard. But in those small moments, those silent choices, we shape who we are. This is where virtue ethics come in. Virtue ethics isn't just about rules, it's about who you become. It asks, what kind of person am I choosing to be? Am I honest? Am I courageous? Am I kind? Even no one once is watching. In our schools and classrooms, struggles are real. Deadlines, pressure, competition, they push us. Sometimes shortcuts feel tempting, but virtue ethics remind us integrity isn't about built when it's easy, it's about when it's hardest. Like the student who chose not to cheat, who saw a classmate throw trash and decided to pick it up, who had the courage to tell the truth, even if it meant being alone. That student, that's someone growing in virtue. That is someone becoming who they're meant to be. In a world full of shortcuts, be the one who chooses the right way. In a classroom full of pressure, be the one who lifts others with your example.
I realize that doing the right thing may not always be easy, but it gives you peace of mind. In the end, I felt proud for standing up for what's right, even if it meant losing a friend.
I learned that doing the right thing doesn't always feel good at first, but it builds self-respect, trust, and character. Kahit mahirap in the long run, it's worth it. You sleep better and people trust you more.
Virtue ethics ay nakakatulong sa mga estudyante na gumawa ng mas mabuting desisyon sa hinaharap sa pamagitan ng paglinang ng mabubuting katangian tulad ng katapatan, disiplina at malasakit.
I realize for choosing the right thing when doing wrong is simple. It's about contemplating between, is this something that benefits me in the long run or not? I cannot fully say that it is easy, but it's really hard. But when you know that you're stooding up for yourself, you knew that you're doing your own values.
I remember there was a time when I had to speak up against a classmate who was caught cheating during an exam. It was incredibly hard because I didn't want to lose the friendship, and I also didn't want to be seen as a snitch. But, deep down, I knew that staying silent would mean I was allowing something unfair to continue. So making the right choice for me wasn't easy, and honestly, it didn't feel good at first. But that decision taught me that doing something right often involves risk and discomfort, but it also builds character, self-respect, and trust. And people began to see me as someone they could rely on to do the right thing no matter what. From that experience, I learned that integrity isn't about being perfect. It is about being consistent with your values even when it's hard.
Virtue ethics teaches us to think beyond rules and focus on becoming a good person. It helps students develop habits like honesty, responsibility, and courage that they will carry for life.
Virtue ethics helps by focusing on who we are, not just what we do. If we practice virtues like honesty, courage, and compassion, we become better people, and better people make better choices inside and out of school.
Turuan ng virtue ethics ang mga estudyante na paunlarin ang kanilang moral na pagkatao, hindi lang din ang batas o isipin ang resulta. Sa ganitong paraan, mas naging responsable, makatao at matalino sila sa pagdedesisyon sa hinaharap.
So how can virtue ethics guide students to make better choices in the future? So virtue ethics helps us students by shaping our character. If you keep on practicing good habits, you'll be more likely to become a better version of yourself. So it's not just about following the rules, but it also becoming better higher self or higher birth for yourself. So if we keep on practicing changing our bad habits into a more positive habits, we will become more good and more into a better version of ourselves. Virtue is a must.
Well, for me, virtue ethics focuses on who we are becoming, not just the rules we follow. It is also about building habits of good character like honesty, courage, kindness, and responsibility. Imagine this. Imagine you're tempted to cheat on a test. Rule-based ethics might say, don't do it because it's against the rules. But virtue ethics says, or ask, would an honest person do this? Is this the kind of student or the kind of friend I want to be known as? That question invites deeper reflection and personal growth. When students like us focuses on building good character traits, their decisions naturally align with what's right, even if in tough situations. So for me, virtue ethics doesn't just guide us to make better choices. It helps us to become better people, and that's something that lasts beyond school. Thank you.